What is up, everybody? It's Kamikaze here today, and today I wanted to talk about one of the biggest updates I've ever seen in Call of Duty history. It is major, and I just cannot say how excited I am for this one. It's huge. Like, it is absolutely going to change the face of Call of Duty Mobile, because, I mean, look at everything that is in there. You have 50 plus attachments for every single gun, and that is just insane. But, you know, in all of that in the midst of all that craziness, you gotta find the right attachments for your gun to suit your own needs and to get the maximum efficiency out of those guns. And that's something that's very hard. You know, when you have so many attachments, you have to find the ones, and you can only pick 5. So I have 8 here today that you guys can use. Now, they're not going to be available on every single weapon. I can tell you that they're probably going to be available on assault rifles and SMGs. LMGs, yes, some of them are going to be available, but for snipers and shotguns, it may be quite different. However, these will be available on a lot of your regular guns, most guns, I would say. So I have 8 of them today, and we're just going to go straight to it. Please like and subscribe, guys, because that helps me out so much. So the first attachment I have for you guys is the MIP Light. It is a barrel attachment, and what it does is it gives you much higher movement and ADS speed. So that's going to allow you to aim down your sights a lot faster and also run around the map a lot faster, which is very important. Movement is always extremely important, and you always want to aim down your sights faster than the other person. Those are very important things. However, with this one, you do lose some range. However, I think it's worth it. I really think it's worth it. You know, higher movement and ADS. ADS is very important as well as movement, so I would say this is one of the better ones, especially considering barrel is such an important attachment that changes a lot of things. You're going to want this attachment. Now, the second one is actually, you know, it's one that I think a lot of people are going to have mixed emotions about this one, and that is the no stock for the stock attachment. So instead of having your default stock or a different stock, you're going to have none. Now, this isn't available on every single gun. However, if you do have it, I believe you should use it, take advantage of it, because it grants much higher movement speed. And what we're going to be looking for here is if you're using an assault rifle or an SMG or something like that, you're probably going to want very fast movement. So we're looking for that, definitely. And you do lose a little bit. So you know, it comes with a couple of things. However, this is a lot faster movement. If you guys add this thing to your gun, you're going to notice a major speed boost. But you do lose a little bit. You lose a little bit of range, and you will flinch more when you're hit, because if you guys don't know, if you get shot, your aim actually goes off a little bit. It'll kind of go to the side. So that's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit. And your vertical recoil is increased, which we don't really care about that, because if you guys know how to counter vertical recoil, which just goes straight up, you'll be absolutely fine. You're not going to have any issue with that. So I don't really think that's going to be too big of a deal. The FMJ perk is actually number 3, and yes, it's a perk. It's not actually like an attachment or anything, but we're going to count it as an attachment. It used to be an attachment, but now it's a perk, evidently. But you can still equip it, and it still counts as an attachment slot, so we're going to count it. So what you get from this is increased damage. It's slight, it's not a crazy increase, and you'll have to look at it, and it varies from weapon to weapon if it's really going to do that much. But it does give you some extra damage, which I like. I do notice the difference for the most part, and I feel like it does give me an advantage on the battlefield. Some players don't like to use it, but you know what? It's increased damage, and you have no other things that are, you know, there's no negatives to this. It's just increased damage. So I'm kind of on the plus side of this. I really like it, because less shots mean you have more ammo in your gun, and you kill people faster. So I think it's a good choice if you really want to get out there and slay, but, you know, some people may have some different opinions about that. Again, all of these, they're my personal opinion and what I like, and what I've used, and what I've found to be extremely good. And we're gonna have some other perks down here that may actually improve your accuracy and everything. So don't worry, it's not just gonna be like, oh hey, higher movement speed and ADS. It's gonna be other things too. Don't worry. So my next one is the OWC Laser Sight. So it's of course a laser sight, and it is at number 4. Now, it increases your ADS speed and ADS accuracy. So this is actually one that increases your accuracy, and you definitely want very good accuracy, because accuracy is something, it's not like recoil or something like that. It's something that, you know, you want, because if you're shooting from further away, your bullets are going to spread a little bit more, even if you're aimed down the sights. It's not like hip fire or anything. So that's one that I definitely think is a very good thing to have, and it also increases the ADS speed, so you will aim down the sights, which for those of you guys that don't know, ADS is basically where you press that button, or if you have the one-tap ADS, or if you have the hip fire, you press the scope or whatever, and it's going to aim you down the sights. That's what ADS means. So the faster you can do that, the faster you can have better accuracy and kill your opponent faster. So you definitely want that, and if you have quick ADS speed, like, you're going to do a lot better. But there is one negative, which I don't really see as a negative. You have a visible laser sight, so people can see you. So, like, if you're camping, I mean, that may affect you. However, this laser sight, you're not really going to notice it. I personally don't really see that big of a deal with having the laser sight. And again, if you're getting increased ADS speed and ADS accuracy, like, who cares about the sight thing? There are other laser sights that won't do that. However, they don't provide as much of a boost as the OWC Laser Sight. So yeah, I think we're going to stick with this one for the laser sight. Alright, and at number 5, we have the Tactical Foregrip A. And yes, we're going through this quite quickly because I do not want to waste time and waste your time. I want you guys to enjoy this. So yeah, I'm putting a lot of work into this video, and this is actually my first video on this channel. So if you could, like and subscribe. I think I already might have said that, but alright. So this one, the Tactical Foregrip A, it's an underbarrel. So it's like the little attachment on the bottom of your barrel. It's number 5, so it provides better accuracy. Again, this is an accuracy one, and your movement speed is going to be reduced. It's like 1 point. Very, you're not even going to notice it. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. And again, better accuracy, heck yeah, I'll take it. And if this one does not exist on your gun, do not use any of the other undergrips. They're not very good. After looking at all the undergrips for almost all the weapons, I really haven't noticed any that stick out to me as good, so I just wouldn't use them unless you have the Tactical Foregrip A that can be equipped on your gun. Then use it. Alright, so number 6, we have the Stippled grip tape, the rear grip. So it's a rear grip, of course, and it's going to allow for you to have better sprint to fire and ADS speed. Now, sprint to fire is actually very different than ADS. I know this is complicated. I'm sorry for you guys, but you guys are going to need to know some of this terminology if you want to get better. So sprint to fire basically means, if you've ever tried to hit a sniper with hip fire, it takes a little bit of time for that gun to move up and shoot. It's not instant. So that's what you want. If you're going to hip fire, even if you're going to ADS or something like that, you want better sprint to fire speed, especially with ADS. Because again, with ADS, it's very close quarters. Every single hit's going to count. You want to get there fast as fast as possible. So you definitely want better sprint to fire, but it's not that big of a deal unless you're hip firing. And ADS speed, of course, we already went over this, so you'll get better both of those. So basically, you'll just be faster when shooting, which that's a major improvement, as I've said before. And so the ADS spread, this is a negative, it increases. So when you're aiming down sights, your accuracy is going to go down. You'll spread it slightly. It's not, yeah. I really and truly, with this ADS spread and all that crap, I've equipped a lot of these, and I haven't noticed that much of a difference in the accuracy of the guns. It doesn't change all that much, in my personal opinion. And so at number 7 and number 8, we have the extended mag or the extended mag fast reload. So those are two very different magazines. However, they do very different things. Now, the higher magazine capacity, you'll just get more bullets. It'll be probably about 25% or so, maybe more. So it's not that crazy of an increase. And if you have a fast reload, you'll reload a lot faster. So you'll have slightly lower mobility, and the fast mag, if you're using the fast mag with extended mag as well, you're going to have a longer ADS time, which not very great, but for fast reload and better capacity, it's easier to destroy multiple targets. It's going to be a lot easier to destroy them. So, it's a give and a take with this one. It's kind of a gamble. It depends on which one you want. However, I definitely would recommend using a mag on a lot of these guns that only have about 30 rounds, maybe even 25. You want to use these because they will give you a major boost, especially the DRH. I think that only has like 20. You're going to need this. So the amount of rounds in the mag may vary. Like I said, it may be 38, it may be something other than that. Some of the crazy LMGs, I wouldn't recommend using these mags. Just use the default one, because you don't need 100 or 200 rounds. It's not going to help all that much. So here is the bonus I have for you guys. Instead of using the MIP Light, as I said, as actually the first one, which was the stock, if you want accuracy, that one definitely gives you a lot faster movement. But if you're going for accuracy, and you want to get better at your long range shots with assault rifles or something like that, then I would recommend using what did I say? The OWC Marksman. Sorry, I'm reading my notes right here. Use the OWC Marksman, and it provides, better lateral recoil control and accuracy. So the lateral recoil is harder to control because it's much more randomized rather than just going straight up. It's going from side to side. So you want that control there because that's really hard to control. And so lateral recoil is something you do have to worry about in some guns. However, vertical recoil, you don't really care. Lateral, so it'll improve your lateral recoil and your accuracy. So you'll overall be able to hit shots from further away. It also does increase your range, I'm pretty sure. So you'll get more damage from those shots. So it's overall, if you want a longer range gun, definitely hit that one up. But you will not get as much movement speed as if you were to use the MIP. So that is it, everybody. I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts and everything and what I think is going to be the meta. This is not, this is not at all. This may change, really. I mean, we don't really know there are 50 plus attachments. I guarantee you there will be better things that may come out. However, this is what I found to be working for me as I played this game for a couple hours today, and I kind of realized I tested it out, and I was like, hey, this works, you know? So there may be some better ones, there may be, but this is what I found to be the best for now. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I hope it helps you out at all. If it does, please, if you could, like and subscribe. I'm trying to start a new channel here. We're working hard, and I'm happy to be in this new channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, and again, like and subscribe if you'd like. I'll see you next time. I love you all. Bye.